Hello there, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Virgo, I'm going to start your reading off with a passage from this beautiful book called The Luminous, Humanness. It's written by Kelly Sullivan Walden. After I read you this passage, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. After that, I'm going to pull a bonus card from the L Key Oracle deck. It's a deck all about brave warrior spirit. And then I'm going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that have been seeing angel numbers anywhere in your life right now, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. All right, so stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. Now, Virgo, your passage today is called Plug into the Razzle and Don't Forget the Dazzle. All right, so when you remember that you are living and breathing in a unified field of unconditional love, held in an inescapable web of connectivity to your fellow humans, not only do you realize you never walk alone, but that the whole of life is on your side. With this simple shifting of awareness, feel the razzle begin to dazzle within you. So what a beautiful passage for you today, Virgo. This also comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read that to you as well. My shimmer begins to glimmer when I reunite with the light that ignites the entire world. I'm going to read that to you one more time. My shimmer begins to glimmer when I reunite with the light that ignites the entire world. I love that. So you can use that affirmation for yourself today, Virgo, if you like. And thank you so much for allowing me to share that passage with you today. All right, everyone, let's pull some cards and see what Spirit would like you to know today. So we are starting with the 7 of Cups. So I feel that some of you are seeing your path clearly, but you have a lot of decisions, a lot of choices in front of you. And this is where Spirit guides are wanting you to make those decisions and choices based on your higher self, based on what is good for you. The things that are kind of pulling you towards it, right? So listening to your intuition and your gut feelings here, okay? Making higher self choices is going to be key here. Now, what I want you to do is, Virgo, I want you to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This will not only strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Okay? So lots of different things are coming along your path here, Virgo, that you need to be aware of. 8 of Cups. So as there's incoming, there's some releasing that needs to happen as well. Okay, this is a very interesting place. It's a very hard place for some of us because I feel some of us are going to release things that no longer serve our higher purpose. I feel for a lot of you, this is going to be relationships. A majority of it is going to be relationships, or I see some of you walking away from things that you're not feeling in alignment with. We're going to take a look at this card some more. We're getting the 8 of Cups here. So we got the 7 of Cups, we got the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So look at this, double 7s today. So I don't know if any of you have been seeing 7s or if you've been seeing 8s in your life, but there is some significance to these numbers. Now, I feel that some of you are feeling challenged or tested in some way right now. So this is where Spirit guides are wanting you to create some healthy boundaries, especially around relationships. And I do feel very strongly that some of you are going through this shift in your life where you're having to stand your ground, okay? So we're going to take a look at this card some more as well. So 7 and 8, has that number been significant somewhere in your life right now, Virgo? Because I feel that Spirit guides are calling you to embody the life path energy of 7 and 8. Okay, unless you are already a 7 and 8, perhaps you may look it up and see what it is that Spirit guides are asking you, because there's guidance coming in through those numbers. I'm a big believer in numerology, okay? So I'm seeing there's a lot of incoming, a lot of different things that are coming towards you here, Virgo. And some of you are going to have to make some tough decisions, some choices in your life. And what Spirit guides want you to do here is tune out the noise, okay? Just tune everything out. Don't listen to what this person's saying or what that person's saying or how this person's going to be affected or what these people are going to think based on what it is that you're wanting to do in your life. I want you all to tune that out. I want you to make choices now moving forward based on what it is that you want, Virgo. I feel this is going to be very important because in a sense, it's you taking your power back here, my friends. So there's a lot of incoming here, lots of blessings, lots of different things, and you're being put in alignment to your higher purpose, your path. And as you're making choices, as you're navigating way through your journey right now, Virgo, it's very important that you listen to your intuition, that you listen to your gut instincts. And if you're someone that is having a hard time doing that, you need to come into a place of quiet. You need to tune things out of your mind, quiet your mind, ground yourself, even meditate in order to listen. I feel that our body, our intuition, is our GPS. It's our navigation system. And over time, sometimes we tend to drown it out with other people's voices or our thoughts that drown it out, right? So it's all about quieting that noise and listening and looking inward for those answers because they're there. So anytime you have that gut instinct, in my own personal life, I always listen to my gut. It's never steered me wrong. Anytime I didn't listen to my gut, that's when things would go wrong. I always get that initial feeling, and I always feel that we all do, that initial gut feeling that we get when something shows up, when we're put in a situation or we're having to make a choice somewhere. We can feel it in our gut. So you need to listen to that very initial first feeling that we get, okay? And I feel that so what I'm getting here is this shaky ground, which I'm seeing here. It's almost like feathers being ruffled, right? It's like the ground beneath our feet is shaking just a little bit. It's trembling. There's like things happening and you're seeing things falling apart. And that's okay because you're going through a metamorphosis. You're going through a transformation. And I feel now in your life, especially those that are watching today, are feeling or experiencing this shift happening. Comment in the comment section below. Let us all know what it is that's going on in your life. I feel that you're finally standing in your truth. You're finally taking your power back here, Virgo. I really feel that. And I feel some of you are sick and tired of other people directing you in life, telling you what you need to do, this, that, and the other thing. Or no, Virgo, you shouldn't do that. I don't think that's a good idea for you. Maybe you should do this because you seem like you'd be better at this. Or maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your coworkers, maybe it's your friends. I want you to tune them all out and do what it is that you want and make choices based on what makes you happy. What is it that you want here, Virgo? Where is it that you're trying to go? Comment in the comment section. Release that, put it out into the universe, right? I feel it's going to be very important because spirit guides and the universe are leading you towards something that's much bigger for you. That I feel that you might not believe because there's all of these things floating around in your mind that may be stopping you from really reaching that potential. And now is the time to release those energies here because there's so many beautiful things coming towards you here, Virgo. I'm telling you, like you're going to experience a life completely different than the one that you're currently living, especially those of you that are not living the life aligned to your dreams, right? The life that you want and you desire. If you're feeling like that's not what your life looks like, now's the opportunity that has come in. And you know, that opportunity is always there. You just have to make a choice, right? This is that choice that has come up. And now moving forward, every choice that you make, visualize the place that you're trying to go here. What's your destination point here, Virgo? Where is your dream life? What does that look like? Who are you in that place? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Can you smell it? Can you touch it in your mind? I want you to hold that. And anytime you're making a decision, anytime you're making a choice, I want you to align it to that path. Is this decision or choice or this thing that's in front of you leading you towards that? If it isn't, I want you to put it aside. I don't want you to choose that path, okay? And I don't want you to listen to anyone. It's okay to take advice, right? You can have that in the background, but I want you to ultimately make your own choices and be a free thinker for yourself. And whenever I'm making my choices, so this is how my brain works, and this is just how I work. I look at every angle. So if I have something that comes up, I'm like, okay, here's this thing that I'm going to think about doing. Now let's look at, and I never look at the good things because the good things are good things, right? So what if something bad happens? Then what? Then I make a bridge to that. Okay, if this goes wrong, I'm going to go this way, or I'm going to go this way. And I just keep building that. But I don't overthink it. I just make a plan and I go for it. I have things planned out in my mind. I don't overthink them, and I listen to my gut. Okay, so this is what spirit guides want you to do moving forward. And I feel that a lot of you, because you're going through this process, because you come into this place in your life right now where you're really thinking things through and you're really wanting to make some big changes in your life, there's a lot of things that some of you are going to leave behind because they don't belong in this future. They're not in alignment with you or your higher purpose. This could be relationships, right? These could be habits. These could be beliefs. I'm seeing some of you shedding that energy. And I feel that a lot of us are going through this process of shedding and letting things go right now. I feel because we've got January coming up here pretty quick, right? We've got, what, 3 months left till January? We're really thinking about that. And New Year's resolutions, all the things that we want to start in the new year, now's the time to start them, implement them. So as we enter January, we're able to ease into it much more smoothly, right? Rather than resisting, because a lot of times we make resolutions. I'm a culprit of this, is I'll make this resolution. I'm like, okay, January 1st is the day that I'm going to start. But because I've not been doing anything to, start that process, it's much harder to start. And when I do, sometimes 3 months in, I just part ways with it and I forget about it, right? So this is the energy that spirit guides are wanting you to embrace, is start that process now here, Virgo. Let go of the things that no longer serve you. And I feel that some of you are shifting yourself. And because you're shifting and you're choosing your happiness over others, you're starting to see this parting happening. You're starting to see relationships kind of fall away. And this is a normal process. And sometimes when we go through this metamorphosis or this shift or this transformation within ourselves, it can be a lonely place. But know that this is a temporary lonely place. This is where you tap into that inner strength, ask spirit guides for guidance, because that's all going to come in. Find some friends that you trust that you can lean on for support, family members. If you don't have anyone, then seek professional help for this. Find a coach, a mentor that can walk you through this process, or at least go and have a conversation with somebody, a professional person that has gone through this, where you can dump some of the feelings and the emotions that you're feeling on someone that is that doesn't have a bias, right? Someone that can listen to you with no judgment, without knowing your life, where you're coming from, and discuss that with them. I feel this is very important for some of us to actually go through that. I'm very blessed because I have my sister, and we're both non-judgmental, so we share things with each other without being biased, right? So we're able to, I'm just very blessed to have that in my life, even my husband. But I've seen friends who ask for advice from family members or friends, but they don't get the advice that they're actually needing, right? So this is why I'm asking you to seek advice or support, maybe outside of your friends and family, someone that doesn't know you. Okay, so this is going to be really good for you, Virgo. But I'm seeing a lot of releasing and letting go, and this is very important that you do this, because this is going to free you up. This is going to give you this feeling of freedom. And yes, this place can be scary, right? But I don't want you to feed that fear. Do not feed that fear. Release that fear and move in the direction that you're meant to go, because once you start doing that and you start seeing how your life is shifting, you're going to come to this place where you're feeling really good, Virgo. It's a powerful place. It's you taking your power back. It's you getting control of your life finally, right? And it's such a beautiful place to be, because I've done this before and I always felt like I was stuck. I was in a marriage, my first marriage, right? Where my husband was an alcoholic. He was a violent alcoholic, and I was terrified my whole life. I lived in fear. And I felt like I was stuck there. I don't know why. And I think it was my upbringing, what my parents taught me. So anytime I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, this is what's happening. She's like, it's okay, just work through it. Divorce was frowned upon. So I felt like I had to stick it out. And no matter what, it's just a cultural, societal thing as well. So I broke free from that. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it was the best thing that I ever did for myself and my daughters, right? I walked away from it. It wasn't aligned to me, and I shouldn't live like that in fear my whole life, right? Well, it wasn't my whole life. It was like 12 years of my life, but still. And I learned a lot from that relationship, by the way. I gained superpowers of calm and patience through that, right? So, and I wished my ex-husband the very best. I didn't want anything negative, and I never held on to anything that happened between us, right? I just walked away with a clean slate. And this is kind of what spirit guides want you to do as well, is just to clear the clutter. Don't carry anything with you. Release all of those energies here, Virgo, and protect your boundaries, okay? So this is where, you know, when we start making these kind of shifts, we have family members that might not be in agreement with what we're doing, friends that might not be in agreement, just people around us that might not understand what we're going through, understand what process we're going through. You know, having these thoughts of people, like really having a big game plan here, Virgo, and knowing that this shedding phase is going to happen, including friends and family, right? Again, it's like I said, sometimes this can be a lonely place. It was for me, because I felt like everyone was against me when I was, when I had made that decision to leave my ex-husband, right? I felt like everyone was trying to make us work things out. And I said, nope, this is the decision I've made. I've lived in this long enough. This person's not going to change, and I need to live my life. I need to protect my daughters. And not everyone was in agreement. So I had to create some healthy boundaries where I wasn't listening to these people, wasn't listening to my friends. I'm just, you know, I had to really create some healthy boundaries. So I told everyone in my life, either you support me or you stay out of it, right? And even now, that's been a difficult process years and years later, where I still have these boundaries up, and I know what my limits are. I know what it is that I want in my life, and I know what it is that I don't want in my life. So I want you all to create some healthy boundaries, know what your limits are, and don't allow anyone to ever push you or, you know, don't ever allow other people to dictate your life here. Don't ever allow other people to take your power here, Virgo. It's very important that you keep that power, right? Because this is where all that happiness comes in. This is where you really open up this brand new world to all the possibilities of making your dreams happen and living in that life that you feel the most happiest. This is where your heart is full. This is, you know, you're coming to this place here, Virgo, that you're going to be feeling emotionally fulfilled and satisfied in life. You're heading towards that place. And, you know, it's going to be a tough road here for some of you, especially, you know, those of you that are already going through this. You know what this is like, right? And know that you become a survival manual for those other people that are going through this. So I'm getting this energy of perhaps writing a book. I've been thinking about writing a book about my life, because, you know, it's so nice to kind of listen to. So what I do when I was going through that divorce, I actually listened to a bunch of people that had gone through that same things as almost like a guiding light. So if you're able to find, you know, podcasts or people online that have experienced the same thing, you're able to listen to some of those stories. That is going to be the best form of guidance for some of you, right? And these healthy boundaries, you know, you are being challenged right now, this challenging place. And it's all about not allowing anyone to ruffle your feathers as you're going through this process of your own transformation, your own growth here, Virgo. Okay, so stand in your power, stand in your truth. All right, so this is your reading today through the tarot cards. I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you as well. So we've got the Elke Oracle deck. This is all about brave warrior women. So I'm going to pull one card, and I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, okay? So all the power to you, my friends. I feel that it's very important for us to live the life that we desire, and we should never live a life that someone else is creating for us, right? So let's see here. We are getting Manatilla. I hope I'm saying that right. Manatilla, she who remains, powerful devotion and true worth is what we're getting here. So what a beautiful card. I'm going to pull the interpretation from the guidebook for you. So Manatilla. All right. So let's see here. Manatilla, where are you? All right, Manatilla, she who dreams, sits on her crystal throne with her lynx beside her. Her gown shows her connection to the ice dragon. Her truth of self keeps her warm against the icy stares of naysayers, and her gaze is cool as she surveys her snow-covered kingdom. Many of her subjects have left the wintry wilderness for less austere places. At any time, she too could have left her kingdom for other realms, but she is devoted to the ideals her reign represents. Her rule may seem like a lonely one to some, but not to her. She knows how powerful a single person can be. I'm getting goosebumps because I feel like this bonus card is aligned to your reading today, Virgo. This card's lesson is to stay true to your purpose even when others do not support you, Virgo. Oh my gosh, I'm getting such bad goosebumps here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so your true worth is not measured by the number of people who agree with you. People will come and go from your life, but have faith that you have the power to attract those who appreciate your gifts, Virgo. Remember the lessons of this lady. Love yourself first and best. Those who remain by your side will be worthy of your affection. Your true worth is yours alone, my friends. What a powerful bonus card. What a powerful message for you today. Now, this also comes with journaling prompts. So any of you that want to use these for yourself, you can, and you can also answer these in the comment section below. So first one, they come with 3. How do I feel most powerful right now? So how do you feel most powerful right now, Virgo? What supports you and is worthy of your friendship? Or sorry, who supports you and is worthy of your friendship right now, Virgo? And what ideals do you need to devote yourself to? What ideals do you need to devote yourself to? So those are your journaling prompts. Manatilla is your bonus card today, this brave warrior spirit. All right, and I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that have been seeing angel numbers, this is your confirmation. And for others, you can use this as an affirmation. And these cards come with beautiful guidance. So let's pull a card and see what we get here for you today. Number 16, I am perceptive. So if any of you have seen 16 anywhere in your life, this is spirit guides letting you know that you are perceptive, or to use your perception. 1 plus 6 is 7. So if you're seeing a number 7, again, we've had 2 7s today. Life path number 7. All right, look that up because spirit guides are calling you to embody that energy. So let me read you this message here. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths, Virgo. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So look at that. How beautiful. If any of you are wanting to write your story of your life, I feel that you need to do that, my friends. I'm going to actually start writing mine too. So it's going to take a little while, but I'm definitely going to do that for you. So this is your reading here, my friends. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.